Now, speaking of U.S. meddling in Latin America and U.S. corruption, U.S. sponsored corruption in Latin America, I'm going to continue. The first thing I'm going to talk about in the stream is Venezuela, and specifically U.S. coup asset Juan Guaidó, the fake interim president, or as the real Venezuelan government refers to him, the president of Narnia. That's what Venezuelan officials frequently refer to Juan Guaidó as, the president of Narnia. Well, if it doesn't surprise you, shocker, Juan Guaidó has been using his status as Washington's preferred puppet to enrich himself by stealing the assets of the Venezuelan people. Now, this right here is John McAvoy, who writes at the Canary, also at Declassified UK. He does a lot of freedom of information requests. He's really good. He got documents showing that Juan Guaidó has paid himself nearly $2 million of funds that were stolen from the Venezuelan government. And this is just referring to specifically $1.9 million is the latest amount. And in total, this year, $2.6 million has been given to Juan Guaidó just this year. So here's this document that he has right here. And you can see these are the funds that were provided to the fake National Assembly, to funds to supposedly defend democracy, $11.6 million. Legal fees, almost $3 million in legal fees. I mean, look how corrupt this is. This is so ridiculous. And the fake foreign ministry of Juan Guaidó has gotten $3.6 million. Now, they don't do anything. They're not a real foreign ministry. And he's not a real president. But he has gotten over $2.6 million just this year to pretend to be fake president on social media. And this money comes from the Nicaraguan people. This is money that comes from the assets of Venezuela that were abroad, that were stolen by the United States, that were stolen by Western European governments, and that were supposed to be used to fund healthcare and education and housing for the Venezuelan people, because the real Venezuelan government uses this money to actually help poor and working Venezuelans. Juan Guaidó and his corrupt coup gang, recognized by Washington, they use that money to enrich themselves. And I really want to keep stressing this point. This is not just the Trump administration. There were even some liberals who claimed to be against Trump's Venezuela policy. Well, now that Biden has continued that policy 100% with zero changes, all those liberals who pretended to be against it have gone totally silent. This is bipartisan robbery, pillage, looting of Venezuela to give millions of dollars to these corrupt puppets who don't do anything except give a speech on Zoom every now and then claiming to be fake president of Venezuela. I mean, it is so cynical. And especially when you see the U.S. government shed crocodile tears over Venezuelan suffering, because there are very real economic problems. I mean, I've been in Venezuela multiple times. I've seen the horrible inflation rates. That's probably one of the worst problems. The inflation rates, the food prices. There are economic issues in Venezuela, largely caused almost entirely by the U.S. sanctions and blockade, the illegal U.S. economic warfare being waged against Venezuela and the Venezuelan people, the 30 million Venezuelan people. But while the U.S. sheds crocodile tears claiming to support Venezuelan civilians, it is robbing them and then giving that money to these corrupt puppets. It's so cynical. It is so ridiculous. I mean, it should make you angry. It certainly makes me angry.